Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC coming to you from the Man Cave Studios. All right, very good. A friend of mine, one of my viewers, Mr. John Anderson, sent me out this really cool little plane stand kit, and I'm going to show you how to put together. Now, this is just the basic framework to put the kit together. You have to provide basically 1/2-inch PVC pieces, and if you want to put some padding on your plane stand, the pool noodle or easy wrap-on insulation that you can use. Those are the two things you have to provide. Now, let's back the camera up and we're going to show you the parts and how to put this thing together. Alright, we'll do that right there. Alright, I got one cut to length 18-inch piece of 1/2-inch PVC, 4 6-inch pieces of PVC, and 4 8-inch pieces of PVC. Now, in the kit, you're going to get, this is how it comes, or at least the way how you sent it to me. You get these two large modular pieces, and if you'll notice, one has a solid hole and one has a pass-through. Okay, all you're going to do is take your solid piece that has the solid back there, put your long piece in there, okay, just like that. Then you're going to take the piece that has the pass-through that goes all the way through, then making it adjustable. See how that's adjustable? Slide that in there like that. Okay, this is actually the bottom of the frame. You're going to take your 4 8-inch pieces, okay, slide them in. First you got to hold it. Okay, to where you've got that framework there. Then you're going to take your 4 6-inch pieces, slide them in, I like using twisting actions. Now the nice thing about this is, even if you don't cut the ends perfectly square and level, that's okay. If you can get them level, great. But if they're at an angle, no big deal. Okay, now you've got the basic stand. And look, because it's one piece of solid, this makes this side adjustable. And you can make this as long as you wanted. I'm sure it would support a very heavy model if you wanted to. You also get in the kit these little end pieces. Okay, that way I'm saying if you don't have them perfectly squared, these end pieces here are going to hide any imperfections in your cutting. Okay, and this is all I'm doing is just sliding these in here. Okay, and that way the sharp ends of the PVC, if you have sharp ends, if you don't file them down, won't scratch up your table. Yeah, and then on this other end that's sticking out by my wrist right here, you can put this piece on here. Now this one, I suggest gluing this one on, and that way it won't slide off accidentally. Okay, now look at what we've got here. We've got a basic, very nice, simple, lightweight, easy to transport and break down stand. Now, while we're here, let me show you how to insulate this with this PVC. Now you can rip this if you want, or you can use a knife, which I didn't get myself out while I was prepared. Didn't prepare well enough for the video. It'll cut me, let's see, that's what about. You just want just enough to pick where the skin of the model won't be, or the foam won't be on the stand. That's self-adhesive. And look at what I've got now. And there you go. And that's all there is to it. Okay, very simple, adjustable. Okay, plane stand. Now say, well, that's great, let's put a plane on it so you can see how that looks. Now he specializes in parts for the Ranger 1220. As he put it to me, if he was a better pilot, he wouldn't have to print himself off a bunch of 3D parts. But look at what I've got there now. Okay, now I could pull pull the insulation in just a little bit. That way I didn't make it long enough. But this is just, you know, make it all adjustable. There you go. Now that plane will ride on there nice, and it's easier on my back. I don't have to tilt over so far to work on it. Now, something else that he sent me, and specifically for the Ranger, because like he said, if he didn't crash his plane so much, he wouldn't have to. He put strut ends in here. Now these, I'm obviously not going to replace these because these are okay, but something that you commonly break on the Ranger 1220, okay, are the end struts here, okay. Let me see if I can focus in on this. Find my little remote here. All right, see this piece right here? Also, this section here, this strut piece, looky there. He produces these end pieces, okay, that are very simple to repair, okay. I'm not sure, but I think he also sells these struts. But that way, these strut pieces, okay, this thing here, yeah, see, that just slides right in there, and that's your repair piece, okay. And that way, you don't have to buy the whole wing or the whole model again just because you break these little wear pieces. And this piece is the one that goes down here for your strut repair. He sells these on his website. I'll put links to both the plane stand and the struts. And also while you're there, check out his other merchandise he's got for the Ranger 1220. And like I said, you know, necessity is the mother of all invention. Well, as he put it, if he didn't have to, if he was a better pilot, he wouldn't have to make these parts. And so, here, let's back out. You can see everything again. Making use of my remote for my camera. But there you go. This plane stand, repair parts, nice little store. Make sure you check him out and show him some love. This is Fat Guy Flies RC coming to you from the Man Cave. God bless y'all. God is good. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then Rangers and small businesses online, Mr. John Anderson. Shout out Mr. Anderson. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.